in the studio today, wellness coach, you know, Kelly McIntosh. I'm going to say it again, wellness coach, Kelly McIntosh, here to share her journey to a healthier lifestyle and how she is positively impacting the lives of others, a life of service, and she loves it. Welcome to Smile Jamaica. It's so good to have you. Why your eyes look like them getting
teary?
Don't play with me, you know.
Because it has been a journey.
It has been.
And look, I'm not going to cry this morning. It's too early and the makeup nice.
Kez, about that journey, what do you not do? So supply chain management, professional speaker, writer, yes, wellness coach. Yes. But the supply chain management is still a thing.
Yes, it's still a thing.
But when did you start feeding now the other side of you that has taken you into wellness?
When I decided, Simone, to make a change, I wasn't happy with how I looked, most of all. It was vanity. And I decided to make a change, and people saw the change. They started saying, what you doing? Mm-hmm. What you doing? And I started sharing my story. It's as simple as that, sharing what worked for me. And people were interested. And so I felt it important to study, to learn, so that I could explain, this is why, when I did this, this happened. And people reached out for my services. Mm-hmm. And I started coaching one-on-one. And then as I upskilled myself, I realized there is power in community. And so I rolled out an additional service this year where I coached groups, small groups. And that's the secret. Mm-hmm. That's the magic. And I also studied food addiction recovery. And I work with an online outfit based in the US where we are a community of people recovering from food addiction. Yeah, food addiction is a thing. It's a thing.
Yeah.
And so this is how it has just grown and grown. And I've always blogged, but I have a book coming out soon. And I have branched out to offer corporate wellness sessions. It's amazing.
But if we just look on Kelly Mwambaka, the happiness is just dripping off of you. I mean, I've known you for a while, and I've never seen you this. It's like the self-actualization has taken root, and it's given you a new purpose and almost a new life.
I've always wanted to know, what's my purpose? What's my passion? Because I was good, reasonably good at everything that I put my hand to, but I didn't necessarily love it. Mm. And I envied people who would say, from I know myself, I want to be a doctor, or I wanted to be a lawyer. I have never had that until losing weight, embarking on this journey, things did what I call, they came into alignment. Mm-hmm. And Simone, I have seen it with people that I have worked with. It's not weight loss only, you know, that's nice. But it is about alignment. It is that control starts to filter into other areas of our lives. And things just happen. Pathways just clear. I've seen it with people that I've worked with. They go back to school. They buy property. Yes, they lose weight too. Others they change careers.
When you see what you can achieve, it's like all of the stumbling blocks that you used to convince yourself were a thing, no longer are a thing. You said you shared what was working for you. Mm-hmm. You speak openly about trying all the fad diets and losing the weight, and it would come back. And then you found something that worked, which was what?
For me, and let me say this carefully.
Yes, you always stress that.
For me, I had to cut out starchy and sugary carbohydrates. People call it keto, people call it low carb, people call it Banting, Atkins. For me, it was about cutting out starchy and sugary carbohydrates because I, like many people out there, battling with diabetes type 2, hypertension, polycystic ovarian syndrome, some autoimmune conditions, we have a common root cause, which is insulin resistance. But as a universal rule or guide, what I preach today is cut out the ultra-processed foods.
And many of us don't know what that is. Are we gobbling them down every day?
And because it has become normal. It's normal to eat stuff with a long label in a box, in a bag. Here's a simple rule of thumb. If you look, first of all, it come in a package. and you look on the package and it has one ingredient that you can't find in your kitchen cupboard, chances are it's ultra processed. And those foods are typically less nutrient dense, so you have to eat more of them to feel full. How you going to lose weight if you're hungry? It doesn't work.
Facts, which is something that you stressed is a part of why you've been able to do this, because you are never hungry. No. You just fill up on protein, protein, and water,
fat,
and fat.
And healthy fats, and some fiber. I do eat green vegetables. But it is mostly protein. Protein is that, my friend. And women of a certain age, protein is your friend. We were taught to be demure and delicate and eat a piece of protein the size of your hand. Why?
Yeah.
We need protein as we get older, and healthy fats. Yeah. And so hunger is not a thing for me.
Hungry and angry. It's not. How did you know you were addicted to food? For people watching this morning who hear you say food addiction is a thing, how does one know that?
I always like to say, if you know, you know. So here it goes. You are successful in every other area of your life. Your education, your career, fantastic mom, you're all together, you set goals and achieve them, but you can't lose weight. Why?
Addicted.
You're weak? You're greedy? No, the evidence does not show that. The evidence shows that you are an overachiever in every other area of your life. So why the food? And there are formal criteria that you can check. You know, for substance abuse, you can use the DSM-5, 11 criteria, and you can check off. But put all of that aside and look at yourself in the mirror. Why is the food defeating you? You lack willpower? Why only with food?
Addiction. Wow. Look here, I could sit and talk to Kelly all morning. I'm getting to wrap up. Kelly, there are people who have gone on your program. I see the posts in Twitter about people losing weight, dropping off. I see the posts about people who are not taking diabetes medication anymore. I mean, I can't imagine how you must feel to know that not only have you found this thing that works for you, but you're also sharing it and making people's lives better. If there are folks who want to join your program, where do we find you?
You can find me at my blog. That's the quickest way. It's kellycatherine.com. And there is a contact sheet there, or I'm on Twitter. You can find me there at Kelly Catherine, Katharin, Catherine. Thanks, Daddy, for spelling my name like that.
Unique.
And reach out to me, and I'll respond.
Yeah. Gosh. Can I just say, we're going to wrap. After Mommy passed, I started to spiral, and food was one of the issues, and I did not feel good in my body. And I was like, what am I going to do? Because in addition to the grief, I started to feel horrible in myself. And I reached out to Kelly, and Kelly, in 1 month, was able to realign me. So I tell you, a lot of people come on this show, and I tell you it's not a paid testimonial, but it's just so funny to see her here today. And I can tell you, she knows what she's doing, and she makes a difference. It's work, but she will help you. She will help you. Thank you, Kelly Mac.
Thank you, Simone.
Appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
Well, it's Coach Kelly McIntosh. Still to come, we're tackling political review of yesterday's conference, PNP conference. Stay tuned for that. Soon come.